What is the strongest anime verse that Gojo and Sukuna could solo? Shout out to B for asking me about this, and let's talk about it. Okay, I can't lie, I thought about saying DBZ just to rage bait you guys, but I'm not gonna do that. But I did want to get y'all's opinion because this is an interesting question, and that's because, JJK really isn't that powerful of a verse at the end of the day, compared to the vast majority of anime verses, right? It's actually really grounded in what the characters are capable of. And with that being said, I'm gonna say that this is entirely carried by Gojo. Sukuna's irrelevant, really, because infinity is what gets them past the vast majority of people, even in far stronger universes, right? Because if you can't touch Gojo, it doesn't matter how strong you are. But even with that under consideration, in an entire verse, there's usually one or two people that have some sort of weird ability or cancellation or something that would still allow them to get past infinity. So after thinking about this for a while, I came down to like three answers. The first I was thinking about was MHA, because that is a really powerful verse, but there aren't many people that could get by infinity, except for somebody like Aizawa, maybe a Stars and Stripes Rule, and maybe a few other exceptions, right? But assuming Gojo could just like domain them before they even realize what's going on, maybe he could beat them, but I don't feel good saying MHA since there are some things that could catch him off guard. Next, I was thinking Hunter x Hunter, because that's also a pretty grounded universe for the most part, but then you've got somebody like Aluka who can essentially bend reality with her wishes, right? So if nothing else, she could be like, bye-bye infinity, and you know what, Gojo, I'm just gonna crush you like a watermelon, so good night. So ultimately, I'm gonna have to go with Demon Slayer. I think that's the most powerful verse that Gojo could solo, because I just don't think anyone has a reliable way to get past the infinity. But I'm sure I'm forgetting something, and I know that I'm just not the most familiar with all of the different anime verses out there, so I'm sure there are some like crazy powerful ones that just wouldn't have an answer for infinity. So y'all let me know your thoughts down below.